Welcome to Open Inventory. Open Inventory is a laboratory management system. It can be used to manage computer labs, mechanical labs, or most other types of labs. So let's have a quick overview of our system. This is our web app created using React. The currently implemented parts are invite users, create new roles and assign permissions, view and delete roles, create, view, delete laboratories, create and view item sets, that means the categories that items belong, and create and view items. Let's start by inviting a user for registration. For that, we need to type the email addresses. And also we need to assign roles for each of the invitee. So now the invitations are sent, and also I can retract the invitations before they accept the invitation. So now I retract the John Doe's invitation. So the invitation is there. The link directs to the registration page. We can type the name and a password. So let's go through the functionalities one by one. First of all, let's try to create a new role. When creating a new role, we will have to provide a unique name and a set of permissions that are available are given. We can choose one or more permissions for the new role that we are going to create. So I will add Inventory Manager as the permission for this new role. We can view the created roles in the tab Manage Roles. So the instructor role is created with Inventory Manager permission. We can also delete roles here. So we can view all the users that are in the system right now with their respective roles. Next, we will try to create a laboratory. For that, we will have to enter a laboratory name and its subtitle. Then we can upload a photo from the computer or by searching the internet. Now the lab is created. We can view the created lab using View Laboratory step. Let's go ahead and assign staff members to a lab. We can add a manager to a lab using this button. So this will list all the users with lab manager or inventory manager permissions. So we can add one or more of these users to a lab. So we can go ahead and view the laboratories, and in the manager tab we can see that the lab manager is assigned. So let's go ahead and create an item or an item set first. So we have to input a title. So let's just create Arduino. Same as before, we can upload an image, and also we can add attributes and their default values. We can choose uh, these attribute values to be editable at item level or not, and also all these attributes are inherited by any item that inherits this item set. So we can create the item set. We can see that our new item set has been created with its attributes. Now we can create an item. We have to input a serial number for an item. We also can do this using the staff mobile app. We will include a demonstration of that later. We will have to select a item set and also a laboratory. We can see that the item has inherited all the item set attributes, and we can edit all the editable attributes, and also we can add a new attribute as well. We can view the created items using View Items tab.
In this video, we'll see how the Staff mobile app works. Currently, it can scan barcodes from items and act as a helping tool to adding items. When admin or some user with the required credentials goes to create an item, this app can help the user to scan the barcode from the item. The user can, of course, enter the barcode manually, but he or she can also scan the barcode from the item, and the web app will automatically pick up on the barcode. First, the user will need to log into the system. He will need to log into the correct server using the correct credentials. Also note that student users cannot use the staff mobile app. Only the staff users can use this app. When the user is signed in, the mobile app will connect to the web app, and the user can, of course, view the profile information, log out, and do your stuff, and he can scan the barcode. Let me show you the use case where it comes useful. When the user goes to create an item, he will need to enter the serial number, but entering the serial number again and again for inserting many items will become hard. So he can simply connect to the mobile app and go to the scan barcodes section of the app and scan the barcode from the camera, and the web app will automatically pick up on the barcode, and he can simply copy, and the serial number will be pasted to the required field. So likewise, he can speed up his workflow by using the mobile app. Thank you.
Let's go through the documentation of our system. The documentation of OpenInventory contains a user guide, an API documentation, a backend source API reference, and as well as a student app API reference. So the user guide will be a simple guidance on how to use the system for a user. The API documentation which we have developed along with the backend code contains all the API endpoints along with its endpoints, the request types, body, response, and examples for responses and request bodies. The backend source API reference which we have generated contains all the functions in services and controllers with their parameters and return types. The student API reference contains all the necessary information about installation and its libraries.